Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the Montech X5M. There are two models. One is the X5, which is ATX. So this is the X5 with an M for Micro ATX. Now you might be wondering, why is this rig not powered on? Well, it's done on purpose, and I'll let you in on why is this so later on. The Montech X5M can be seen at the price of US $59.90 on Newegg. However, I do not know whether this is the price after the tariff or anything, so I'm just going to leave the price detail right here and will not be touching on it anymore. Just to let you know also that this is a nice product. And as you can see now, it is seated right at the back. So what is the problem? Starting off, the X5M comes with 4 pre-installed ARGB fans. This is nice as people do not need to worry about getting fans for their case. However, this plus point comes immediately with some negatives. The first being that the fan itself is noisy, which is now you see why it is at the back and why I did not power it on earlier. And let me show you what it's like when I power it on. And the second matter about the fan is that it comes with a dedicated LED button, and that LED button is meant for you to toggle between the RGB profiles. However, the thing is this: when the ARGB pin is connected to the motherboard, this button does not seem to work. It only goes between on and off, which is motherboard mode, and the fan controller mode, and it does not cycle through anything. I tried my best and I couldn't get it to work, and believe me, I have experience with many fans when it comes to this kind of settings, and I figured out that if I detach the ARGB cable, the ARGB cable, the wire from the motherboard, then it magically works. I can toggle the mode and use the LED button to change the ARGB mode to various colors. So with that, this is probably the strongest negative point about this X5M. And speaking of buttons, the buttons are at the top, and my issue with the button is that they are small. Both the power and LED button require you to use the tip of your finger to press, which shows you how small it is, and you need to exert a bit of force as well. So this is another not so good thing about this case. But what I like is that it comes with a USB Type-C port, and the USB Type-C port is not the type that shares a USB 3.0 connection. It does actually have a USB 3.2 front header connectivity, which is very good, which is something that I do not see in quite a number of cases. Now let's talk about the positive part of the X5M. Starting off with the front panel is easily removed, so this means you can access to the fan and install cooling apparatus, whichever you want, really easily. And the front panel also comes with carbon fiber pattern at the bottom area, so that makes the case look a little bit more interesting. The side panel is easily removed, and so is the panel that is on the other side. And as you can see, the cables at the underside of the motherboard cable are tied neatly. And as mentioned earlier, what I like about it is that it comes with a dedicated USB Type-C connection. The case fits multiple drives. It fits even a large power supply like what you see here. It has ample room to be cable managed, and I have 3 VGA cables, in fact actually 4, and I'm powering it. I actually pull it to the front to power an RTX 5080. And speaking of the space that's on the other side, which is the main area, it could actually fit an RTX 5080, as you can see here, and there's still plenty of room to go about. As for the CPU tower cooler support, it can hold a cooler up to 165mm in height, which is really nice. Now you might be wondering whether this case, whether it's good for airflow. I can tell you that it's good. As in seen here, I'm using the Montech's new XM400 CPU cooler, very nice, and I'm using the colorful B860M GHA Wi-Fi motherboard, which I reviewed earlier. So overall, this system, as you can see, is a full-fledged gaming system, and then I have no issue installing whatever I want in the case because the case is spacious. Now, if you are interested to know more about the XM400, which is my upcoming review, do remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And now, before we end this video, let's have a look at the hand drone footage. So overall, this is a really nice case. Other than the fan part, sorry Montech, I hope you guys can improve on the selection of fan. But other than that, I would really like this case even without the fan, because it is very nice. It's no nonsense. It has plenty. It's really an airflow case, and that, you know, the performance I tested. Well, I don't mind letting you guys know about what I said a bit earlier. With the panel closed and open, the difference is little to none, and that's very good. So overall, it's a fantastic case. Now it's just a matter of whether the price point is correct. You can get this case to fit your micro ATX board and fit your graphics card and cooling without having to worry about space constraint. So this is a very nice case. Alright, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Do remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.